Hello, people. Welcome to Crypto Clips YouTube channel. Apparently, Bill Gates prefers investing his money in things that reportedly bring value to the world rather than putting it into cryptocurrencies. Microsoft founder Bill Gates made these comments at a Reddit AMA event. If you want more of this content, subscribe to the Crypto Clips YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. According to Gates, the value of companies is based on how they make great products. He continued that the value of cryptocurrency is nothing more than what someone else decides, and that cryptocurrency is just an investment that adds no value to society and has no real use. The philanthropist of Microsoft has seen, as of now, cryptocurrencies to not be a big part of the future of payment for Microsoft, with the future being defined in terms of years from now. He sees that digital currencies have promise in the future. Gates believes that digital money will be in huge demand in the future because the gaps that exist with current financial systems can't easily sustain human life. Regulations are particularly necessary for those with absolutely no means to protect themselves. He admits he is still not invested in cryptocurrencies, but remains optimistic about their long-term prospects on the basis of recent advancements. He states that in 2018, his lack of conviction was due to Bitcoin's volatility that made it impossible for him to act. He expressed his neutrality toward shorting Bitcoin by expressing, "I don't own Bitcoin. I'd not short Bitcoin. I've taken a neutral view." Bitcoin and other popular cryptocurrencies have seen a $1 trillion wiped off their value in the last 5 years. In just a day, $200 billion has been erased from the market. Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency, reached an all-time high of $68,000 in November 2021, and then just over $29,300 as of Saturday afternoon. Warren Buffett, the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, told his company's annual meeting that he is not optimistic about it. With uncertainties in the future of cryptocurrency, Berkshire Hathaway's Warren Buffett shares his views on the speculation going on around the primary digital asset. Whether it goes up or down in the next year, or 5 or 10 years, I don't know. But the one thing I'm pretty sure of is that it doesn't produce anything. It's got a magic to it, and people have attached magics to lots of things. Some people believe now is the time to buy cryptocurrency, while others believe it's only a passing phase before it goes up or down. Bill Gates also expresses that he believes in the future, digital currency will be the main form of payment method. He also indicates that his foundation is currently exploring new ways to make payment methods cost less, drawing a connection between digital currency and the one he talked about. Bill Gates notes some differences between what Bitcoin is doing with cryptocurrency and the type of payments he mentioned. Now, there is no way to tell if Bitcoin will continue its market dominance. The only guaranteed aspect to this is the rapid price changes over a short amount of time. The philanthropist, though not outrightly asserting that BTC was used only for illicit activities, has said in the past that crypto causes this harm in a fairly direct way, because bad actors are able to anonymously transact on the black market. Gates believes that the currency created by the blockchain, which does not allow reversals, is accessible for everyone, unlike traditional currencies which are heavily monitored and regulated. Gates said that digital currencies would eventually be the main form of payment methods. He said the Gates Foundation was also exploring such payment options, which decreases transaction costs. Bill Gates stated that although Bitcoin is different from his new thing, there are many differences between the two forms of currency. He also stated that the Bitcoin price is unpredictable due to the current mania and cannot say if it will surge in the future. The philanthropist, who had previously said that crypto aid criminals, said that crypto can hurt people's lives as it enables them to do so in a fairly direct way. He believes that Bitcoin's blockchain will work well with his foundation's goal of total visibility. The unique way the BTC network works prevents reversals, which is worrisome for Gates. Gates wrote, The value of crypto is just what some other people decide someone else will pay for it, so not adding to society like other investments. Rising inflation, interest rate hikes, and geopolitical instability may be playing a role in its fall as investment money is being pulled. Buffett and Munger of Berkshire Hathaway were among the CEOs who took turns bashing Bitcoin at their annual quarterly shareholder meeting in Omaha, Nebraska. Despite the uncertainty of cryptocurrency in the short term, Warren Buffett is confident that it doesn't produce anything. He cites cryptocurrencies and magic as two things with similar qualities. He also criticized the passive nature of Bitcoin, suggesting that if he invests in apartments, they will produce rent, and if he invests in farmland, they will produce crops. Munger doesn't recommend investing in Bitcoin because he believes it to be stupid and evil. In the first place, it's stupid because it's still likely to go to zero. It's evil because it undermines the Federal Reserve System. And third, it makes us look foolish compared to the communist leader in China, according to Munger. He was smart enough to ban Bitcoin in China. Buffett had previously characterized crypto as being rat poison squared, according to CNBC. In an earlier interview, Munger said cryptocurrencies were like a venereal disease. In the aftermath of a crypto crash, experts have warned that Bitcoin's price could dip even lower. Gates has expressed disapproval about cryptocurrencies before. He once warned those getting into crypto investments to be wary of crypto booms, and especially not Elon Musk, a founder of Tesla and SpaceX. According to Gates telling Bloomberg in 2021, I do think people get bought into these manias, who may not have as much money to spare, so I'm not bullish on Bitcoin. And my general thought would be that if you have less money than Elon, you should probably watch out. He is also opposed to the environmental impact of cryptos and has suggested that their energy consumption is a waste. In 2021, crypt mining accounted for 0.5% of global electricity use. Plenty of celebrities and tech icons have hopped on the Bitcoin train. Bill Gates isn't included among them. In a resurfaced interview from 2021, he told Bloomberg Technology that he was wary of Bitcoin after the cryptocurrency's value grew to fame and fortune, because it can be swayed by something as simple as a tweet from Tesla CEO Elon Musk. He said that he is not bullish on Bitcoin because it has the potential to increase or decrease in value. Gates thinks that those who have less money may be more susceptible to Bitcoin mania and may be made poor. Gates added, if you have less money than Elon, you should probably watch out. Elon Musk, the world's richest person, with a net worth of $233 billion according to Forbes, is notably a Bitcoin fan. He tweeted about it on Wednesday morning. Gates said his fellow tech billionaires were merely an example of why he is turned off by everyday Bitcoin use. Gates is worried with both Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies being decentralized and them being highly volatile. According to Gates, Bitcoin happens to promote anonymous transactions. They're not reversible transactions. Gates emphasized that he believes in promoting the benefits of digital currency, but only when transactions can be traced back to their source. Gates pointed out that anonymous transactions could be an advantage when it comes to funding poorer countries and getting money to citizens. He is happy with the news of the order from President Biden as he attempts to regulate cryptocurrencies and keep users protected. The executive order allows for federal agencies to develop new policies about cryptocurrency usage and innovation in the future. Those are critical areas. Crypto experts often warn that altcoins, in their current state, are at a high risk for fraud, and that they can gain and lose value quickly and make them deeply unreliable as investments. Be very careful about how much you allocate and understand what you can tolerate, according to Douglas Boneparth, a certified financial planner and president of Boneparth Wealth, addressing CNBC Make It last year. Because if 80% of your net worth is tied to Bitcoin and it goes down 30%, that's rough. Although many billionaires such as Tesla CEO Elon Musk and MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor have come out in favor of cryptocurrency, Bill Gates does not see this industry's potential. The fourth richest people in the world does not see any value in investing in cryptocurrencies. They also discuss other topics such as should billionaires pay more taxes in a Ask Me Anything session on Reddit. Gates explained that the value of companies are based on how they make great products, not just how other people see them. He said the value of crypto is just what some other person decides someone else will pay for it, so not adding to society like other investments. It's not the initial time that billionaire entrepreneur has voiced out his wariness regarding cryptocurrency. On the other hand, his opinion seems more reasonable now that the crypto market is seeing serious headwinds as we account for the collapse in Terra USD last week. In the past month, Bitcoin is down 27% and Ethereum is down 36%. Gates said that as taxes increase, more people will find ways to get away with not paying. Another Reddit user asked him if it was true that he is tracking people by implanting microchips in their heads through vaccines. Gates remarked the idea of chips in vaccines is unreasonable. He added, "Why would I want to know where people are? What would I do with the information?" Gates explained that he does not like investing in things which haven't yielded him yet, reasoning that digital assets are not his style. He has explained that digital currencies are just what someone else will pay for. Gates also predicts that cryptocurrencies will eventually take the place as a form of payment method and not like other investments, such as stocks or real estate, where there is unexpected return on investment. Moreover, the investor also warned those who are interested in investing in cryptocurrencies that they may suffer major financial losses during a price crash. He advised anyone who is financially challenged to be careful when trying to invest in digital assets, as they could end up being absolutely ruined. This points out how everyone is currently invested in digital assets, and Elon Musk is by far the richest person in the world. Meanwhile, Gates sold about $940 million worth of Canadian National Railway Co. shares and removed one of the largest holdings of his personal portfolio, which controls his $117 billion fortune. Cascade Investment uploaded shares from April 27 to May 12 and left 9% of the company for about $6.8 billion, according to a Securities and Exchange Commission filing. In May of 2021, Cascade still owned roughly 13% of Canadian National Railway. In early November of this year, an investment manager serving on Cascade's board, Justin Howell, was appointed to the board of Canadian National. The Canadian National shares have fallen 7.3% this year after growing steadily from pandemic-era lows in March 2020. Kirkland, Washington-based Cascade also owns a $14.1 billion stake in Republic Services, Inc., a waste management company, as well as $9.7 billion of Deere & Co. Cascade's largest holding is thought to be $26.9 billion worth of shares in Microsoft Corp., the software company Gates founded. Gates stopped reporting his Microsoft shares in 2020 after stepping down from its board. Elon Musk took issue with Bill Gates when Gates accused Musk of damaging his environmental credibility by shorting Tesla Inc. This month, in an interview with the BBC, it appeared that Gates knowingly admitted to having shorted shares of Tesla Inc., saying that he was diversifying his investments. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation made $180 million in Canadian National shares since January of 2017, backing down their stake to just 2%. When questioned about an upcoming technological advancement during an interview published on Thursday, Bill Gates had this to say: "The way cryptocurrency works today allows for certain criminal activities. It'd be good to get rid of that," according to Gates. "I probably should have said bioweapons. That's a really bad thing." The comments from Gates hint that he is not a big BTC fan and may feel that cryptocurrencies are often abused by scams and money laundering schemes. This is a common criticism of Bitcoin, which was created in 2009. During an interview on CNBC that aired on Thursday, Gates adopted a more moderate stance, describing his view of Bitcoin as neutral. He said in an interview that aired on CNBC's Squawk show, "I don't own Bitcoin. I'm not short Bitcoin, so I've taken a neutral view." He added, "I do think moving money into a more digital form and getting transaction costs down, that's something the Gates Foundation does in developing countries." He said that Bitcoin can go up and down depending on the sentiments at any given point in time, so he doesn't know where it will be heading. Bitcoin prices skyrocketed for months, despite critics who say Bitcoin is a useless technology and impossible to use. Even as power consumption increased to create a single cryptocurrency, the price is unaffected. In the past, Bill Gates had varying opinions about Bitcoin and cryptos. In 2018, he said in an interview with CNBC that he would be against Bitcoin if he could. Gates said on CNBC 2 years ago that the stock market is a pure greater fool theory type of investment. Bitcoin prices are trading above $50,000 on Thursday and have reached an all-time high. By comparison, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 2.7%, while the S&P 500 index was holding on to a 4% gain this year. Gold is down 6.4% since the start of January, while the Nasdaq Composite Index is gaining nearly 8%. Gates has been getting more attention for his comments on the COVID-19 pandemic, which scares global economy to a halt. That's it for this video, Crypto Clipper. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon.